Watch him throw the ball, we gon' pick it off. You gon' let him hit the hole or you gon' cut it off. You gon' play through 4th and long or you gon' punt it off. Your defenders, heavy hitters, put your pads in. Don't be looking for the ref to throw no flags in. Keep the helmet on, keep your cleats tight. You the type to want to win by any means, right? You should look alive. This is Trap or Dive.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to another episode of Trap or Dive Podcast. I don't have the energy for that. I'm Jamal. Jerry and AJ's in here. If you're wondering, we were scheduled to be on at 11:30, but we're not about to wait 45 minutes to knock this podcast out when Washington's getting their ass whooped. Currently, we are starting this at the top of the fourth quarter. Washington's down 38-7. So we can go ahead and chalk this one up. Everybody's checking in live, man. Javon, C Money, Amani, DLVD, Ayoshi. What's up, everybody? It's in the chat. Everybody's going to be checking in soon. Appreciate y'all checking in. And you know, just get this shit off your chest, bro. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But yeah, this is like the embarrassing losses continue to pile up for Washington. And I think like earlier in the season, we've said this is the worst one in the Quinn era. And we've caught ourselves saying that at least 2 or 3 more times throughout the season. And this one is another one. Sam Darnold started the game. I think he was 17 for 17. Okay, 16 for 16. 4 touchdowns in the first half. And Jigba went off for 119 in the first half. Torrey Horton, 2 touchdowns in the first half. And you know, I don't know what to make. I don't know what. I knew we were in trouble on two occasions. The first one was the actual first drive for Seattle, or the second drive for Seattle. The 90-yard drive where they overcame 4 penalties in a drive that resulted in a touchdown. And then the second one was the Jalen Lane fumble. Like, that was the one that sealed it for me, knowing that this team they didn't come out prepared. It seemed like they didn't come out prepared, but you just knew like there is no saving the talent, the coaching combination. There's no fixing whatever it is that's going to exist for the last 9 games or 8 games of the season. It's going to be I think you can talk about, like, full-heartedly, you could talk about after this game, like, who's going to be fired. I don't know who it is. And this is not emotion talking. This is literally like we're witnessing what's going on in prime time. I'm just being honest. Like, something's going to happen. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think you learn a lot more in this particular game about some people coaching staff wise, some personnel decisions. I think honestly for this game to blame really boils down to Dan Quinn and Adam Peters. They're the two shot callers of the organization. You're seeing that teams that maybe younger, Mike McDonald is a newer coach to the league, but boy, did he outcoach the hell out of Cliff Kingsbury to begin this game. Like Cliff has had no answer offensively for anything Mike McDonald is doing. Like guys aren't separating. It's a whole bunch of issues from a personnel standpoint. Like you don't have the talent. Even if you take away the injuries, I mean, it's not like you lost like Nick Bosa, not like you lost Tyreek Hill. Like you lost regular players, and then we sit here and try to champion for such average players, but then you see guys like a JSN go out here knowing he's the main target offensively and just go off. Like that is a
Whoa.
true number one wide receiver.
He
You feel me?
took turns cooking Marshawn, Trey
Everybody.
Amos,
Anybody.
Steele. Everybody got it, bro. Like
It's like that popular line Adrian Broner said, anybody can get it. American, African, Mexican,
can.
like anybody can't get it. Everybody got cooked. Even on opportunities that the ball may not have went to JSN side, he was cooking, and that's the main guy to stop. And then even from like the offense's standpoint, like the first 15, Cliff didn't run the ball the whole first drive. Like they had maybe 7 plays. There was no attempt to run the ball from an actual play calling standpoint. Jaden just had to run because nobody was open. Like so that's how I knew that the game was over. I knew in the first possession game was over because they had no simple answers to what Mike McDonald was doing from a defensive standpoint, and they didn't even attempt to run the ball to set the tone. So it's just like, what can you really do? But this is not me saying it from an emotional standpoint. I'm not emotional necessarily when it comes to this team. But if I own this team at the end of the season, Adam Peters and Dan Quinn both got to go. Because I cannot go into year 3 with having the same guys calling the shots, with bringing in players, building up a roster. I still got my rookie quarterback on a rookie contract going into year 3. We got to shake some shit up majorly and get this team on a new angle. I know a lot of people talking about Joe Witt Jr. Man, that man calling everything, dog. He don't got the players. Cliff still got the quarterback to work with, and he's not even helping put him in proper situations. Nothing is working. Like,
so what I was going to say, I don't think you're wrong. I mean, this was a clear case of like it don't matter what you call, like you getting your ass fried, right? There's no disagreements about that. At this point, people are going to become collateral. So it ain't no point in defending. Like Joe Witt's going to have this for 8 more games, and Cliff Kingsbury, like clearly, I don't know what the hell you're playing, bruh. Zach Ertz on a 4th and 15. I gotta have it. Whatever hope you thought you had to win this game, you have Zach Ertz in as your extra pass blocker on a 4th and 15. And what do you think? What do you think is going to happen if you have him as your extra blocker on a 4th and 15? Jaden Daniels has 2 seconds to throw the ball, and guess where the pressure came from? The nigga you asked the block who don't block shit, you asked him to do it on 4th and 15.
And he had 2 critical false starts.
Yes. Yeah, like that one false start is like, bro, are you not a veteran quarterback? Like even right now, Jaden Daniels should not be in this game right now. Go ahead, put Marcus Mariota in. Like, what is he still playing?
Yeah, I don't know what they got to prove. Like, what are you trying to prove?
Take out your main guys you don't want to lose, bro. Like, it's a wrap. And you could say maybe you needed this from a standpoint of being able to get closer to premium talent from a draft standpoint. But it's like, can you really allow Adam Peters to go and pick these players again? Because he built this roster, bro. Like, no matter how you look at it, no matter if you feel like it's a culture failure, He picked these players to go along with the coaching staff that he has. So it's just like he also took away resources from draft picks to add certain players. Can you allow him to go get you another guy? I mean, I'm not necessarily the greatest fan of Trey Amos. Mikey is cooked. Like, people still go. He made an interception tonight. Okay, congratulations. You know, he's cooked. Marshawn is cooked. Quan is cooked. Reeves is cooked. The whole secondary, like when they showed, you know, what look at the hit that Bill just got got taken down on. But I mean,
a flag on it, though.
when you sit there and look at, you know, the let's say PFF grades, I'd never really bring this up in conversation. When they went through the secondary, everybody was pretty much dead last. Like whatever the out of, they were in the bottom. Like how many defensive backs can really play in the NFL starting wise? They were all at the bottom. So it's just like, what can you really do, man? Luvu's playing in coverage. Like no one's getting pass rush. Sam,
hold on, let's get Dre. Let's get Dre.
16,
yeah,
like
AJ, let me get something in.
Let's get Dre in here, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. No, I mean, first off, no, I think it's too premature to talk about firing Adam Peters. I mean, yeah, sure, he deserves some criticism for some of the guys he's brought in, but truth be told, he has to get full autonomy from the ownership to spend money. Like, I know a lot of fans want to spend money right now. They don't like the 1-year deals, but I think that comes from ownership a lot and not tying up too much financially into certain players. And Adam Peters, I mean, again, it's too premature to talk about firing him, but I do think that he's going to have a bit more sense of urgency after this offseason. You don't give forever to build these things. like I said, see, it's too early to talk about firing him after the season 2, but at the same time, this should light a fire up under his ass. Like, you know, you have to go out there with a bit more urgency. He also has to get the permission from the ownership. But the fact of the matter is, last 3 games, you've been outscored to this point 110-36 in the last 3 games. I mean, in this game here, national TV, 2 of those games have been on national TV. Last weekend was Monday night. This is Sunday night. This is the type of thing right here. This is like the cherry on top. Something has to happen. What can happen? And it may not be fair to some people, but you have to show that you have a pulse. At this point, you can't keep running out there getting embarrassed. Everyone's getting embarrassed. It's not even just a one thing. I don't like blaming one thing, because when you're this bad, it's not just one thing. But it always, yes, you can start with Adam Peters. You can start with the personnel, but then you're going to definitely have to start talking about the coaching staff. These guys are responsible for getting these guys ready every week. It ain't even just the defense. It's the offense too. Cliff Kingsbury hasn't really been the Cliff Kingsbury we've seen since last year. Now, yes, some of that has to do with injuries. Same thing for the defensive side of the football. But at some point, you're expected to get more out of the units that you have. Yeah, we could talk about the personnel too. I don't think it's just coaching. It's the personnel. Everything's going hand in hand. When you're this bad, it's bad everywhere. It's not just, oh, this guy's fine or this unit's fine, but they stink. No, when you're this bad, everybody's bad. So I expect something to happen this week. What that something is, I don't know. But Josh Harris looked pretty pissed in the booth, man. Like, I think something has to change.
Oh, Jaden hurt.
Of course.
But bro, you can't make steak with bologna.
Let's pause. Can we acknowledge the statement that I just made, Brad? Like, he trying to keep it over here talking about Adam Peters.
I guess my TV.
Look,
my
Brad.
TV's
Hold on,
behind.
Brad. Yeah,
he shouldn't have been in the game. He shouldn't have been in the game.
I
just seen him hand out the ball.
That's it. Now this could get you fired right here. He shouldn't have been in the game. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. He shouldn't have been in the game. We were just talking about this. Why was he in the game? What do you have to prove at this point? What do you have to prove at this point? That's malpractice. That's 100% malpractice. Yeah. It's unbelievable, man. That's unbelievable, man. 38-7, and he's just no.
I just seen it.
We were just talking about that. We literally just fucking talked about it.
I mean, it don't look gruesome, but it don't look gruesome, but he definitely
don't look good.
Right. He done.
I mean, like I just said, why is Jaden Daniels in the game 38?
He shouldn't have been in the game. That's just the.
I said it to kick off. I said it to kick off my opening statements. Why the fuck is he in the game 38-7?
That's malpractice.
38-7, and then you got him running. Like, you got him running because you're not calling plays, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't do shit like this. And this is why I said Adam Peters and Dan Quinn both maybe need to be fired. I don't think it has anything to do with the ownership, lack of spending money. Josh Harris is not cheap. It's just this is the route that they decided to go, and now you got your quarterback with a knee injury.
It's an arm. It's not. It's
an arm.
Yes. I'm about to say, did you not? You ain't see? Oh no, you didn't see it then. No,
I didn't see
that's
it.
Even worse. You really didn't see it.
Oh, I didn't see
don't
it.
look. That shit is that when you said it wasn't. I'm like, I was like, nigga, your pain tolerance may be different. No, bro.
Hey man, I'm cooked.
Bruh.
Maybe I got a knee and arm injury as well, bro. Cause right now, I just feel like I can't believe what just took place. Like, I mean, my TV's behind, but it's like, I mean, the season was over before the injury, but it's just like, there's no way he should have been in the game 38-7. There's in the fourth quarter, there's no coming back. Man, they about to be on Dan Quinn ass so hard.
This is bad. This is bad. Very bad.
The first question he should be asked post game: why was Jaden Daniels still in the game 38-7?
He's not gonna have an answer for that at all, because there's no answer for it.
He's gonna say Jaden likes to compete.
Fuck that. You gotta protect your play. I mean, this is you being a coach. You have to know when to protect your players.
Now we about to be in fucking Madrid watching Marcus Mariota. And go ahead, say your man name.
Fucking Tua Tagovailoa.
Like, bruh.
Son. And he might be benched. It may not even be Tua.
Yeah, he might. Yeah. Who's the backup for Miami? Shit.
Quinn Ewers, bro.
It's a hell of a game for y'all, man. I might not even wake up for that shit. It's at 9:30. Yeah, I might not even wake up for that game.
Shit, I may not even go to the game, bro. I may just be in Spain doing shit. Fuck, I gotta go to that game for.
Look at Dan Quinn. Look at Dan Quinn's faces. Yeah.
What I gotta go to this game for, bro? You serious, bro?
Yeah.
All right, let's lock in for it. I got 10 more minutes left, bro. That's it. I wanna everybody in the chat, man, get it off your chest, bro. I see y'all in here now. And from a community standpoint, appreciate y'all checking in. This shit is bad though, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
from an emotional standpoint, it's cool to like get it out of the way. The season for Jaden, it's 8 games left, bro. So I don't think AJ saw it. So like I'm saying, Dre, I know you saw it. He out for the year.
Yeah,
it's over for Jaden. I think for all of us, the bigger questions and where we came and why we started this show early is like this game is the catalyst to figure out like solutions. And I do want to get my Adam Peters shit off my chest. Because you introduced the topic to start the show. I think the only thing that I have to say about him, and like I even said this with the old regime, right? If I understand your decisions, okay, cool. I give you like the leeway because I can't control shit. I give you the leeway to make your decisions, whether you're right or wrong. Hey, we're gonna see what's up. But the last regime had no accountability. They deflected. They were some BANs. If you know what that, if you follow them, that was some whole shit. I didn't like that. And I look at Adam and I understand what he's doing, right? He's trying to supplement the rebuilding phase with older veterans and hoping that these older veterans can at least hold the fort down while the gap continues to shrink, right? Like the younger players become veterans, they become better. But the problem is, like, if these younger guys, however many you invest in, right? Because you traded away some draft picks to bring in some vets who ain't doing enough for you, or you move them for whatever reason you move them for, right? But if these younger guys ain't striking in that first year or that second year, and these older guys continue to like whittle away because of their age and their athleticism just decreasing just naturally, like the heat is going to be on you. So I get where you're coming from, AJ. I also think that it's just you got to let him see like the transition part. I think the transition part is just as important as the early stages of the roster turnover. And I think all of that is a big deal. But I will say, like, it's hard to sit here and say another season is needed, but it's the truth. I think the reality is you need another season for Adam Peters. I'm not talking about anybody else.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that guy, Adam Peters. You're going to need another season of Adam.
If I'm not mistaken, I think didn't Dan Quinn only sign a 3-year contract?
I can look right now.
3 or 4, one of them. Yeah, most of the head coaches are 4 years, but yeah, I don't remember.
It's not known. It's actually they just know how much he's making, but they don't know like the length of the contract.
I thought he signed a 3-year contract, but either way, it's like you have to. The great businesses and where Josh Harris comes from, they know when it's time to pivot, and you don't want to be like the Miami Dolphins that may have needed to pivot off of Mike McDaniel after that playoff loss in Kansas City, or Chris Greer. You need to pivot as fast as possible as you can, especially with how things are looking now. You know, we started this conversation with, hey, with me saying, hey, Jaden shouldn't even be in the game right now. It's 38-7. Now, Jaden has got hurt and possibly broke his arm, his non-throwing arm. You know, I still haven't seen the injury, but it's just like, what are we doing here? And then I'm seeing Adam Peters walking behind Jaden into the locker room. Adam Peters has a lot to blame for this particular roster and how it looks and what the coaches are having to utilize. I mean, the reason why Dan Quinn got the job was because of what he was able to dial up with having an elite pass rusher such as a Micah Parsons. When you sit back and look at even the draft this year in Connolly Jr., like, they needed a pass rusher. Donovan Eziraku is looking pretty decent for Dallas. You know, there was other guys that was out there. It just didn't happen. I can't necessarily say that the Connolly Jr. pick has paid off. I mean, look at Seattle. They just benched Sam Darnold. Drew Lock is now in the game. You feel me? Like, there was no reason for Jaden to still be in this game. It's malpractice by the head coach with this situation, because the risk of injury, especially with a guy who's just trying to bounce back from other injuries, is insane. I mean, yeah, this is not no hot take. This ain't no radio shock jockey talk. But I would fire Dan Quinn, and I would fire Adam Peters, and I would be going into year 3 with Jaden Daniels with a whole different approach, and trying to really get him curated with the right coaching staff and someone that can really take advantage of this man's talents, because Cliff is not moving enough guys around to put them in situations of winning. It's just time to hit the reset button. And that's perfectly fine. Can't allow Adam Peters to go into another offseason managing the free agency and also drafting players. I mean, how many players that he's drafted so far have hit outside of Jaden? None. 0. I mean, we can have that conversation before we get up out of here. Outside of Jaden, who has looked promising?
I mean, dudes have contributed, but I mean, yeah, you want more out of certain players. I think what really hurt you was last year, the second round picks. Now, Mikey had a good season last year, but consistency is the name of the game in the league, and Mikey hasn't really lived up to that at this point. I mean, even though he's had 3 interceptions, he's lost a lot of the time this year. He's been picked on a lot of the time this year. Johnny Newton is, we still don't really know what we have in him. I mean, he doesn't really get the bulk of the snaps over Deron Payne.
He getting buried in the roster.
Right. So he's not even on the field enough to make the kind of impact you want a second round pick. And then we all know what Ben Sinnott, like that was a disaster kind of class when you look back on that second round. Now, the book isn't written on those guys' career, but you do want to see those guys contributing early on. Then this year you had Trey Amos in the second round, and that looks like a good pick. I mean, Trey Amos does look like a good pick. He's probably been your most consistent D-back all season. But the problem is the unit's so bad.
I think he's average, or maybe slightly above average. I mean,
and that's okay on this defense. No one else is even close to that.
But it's like no one that has been drafted outside of Jaden looks promising. Like no one has been like, oh yeah, that person got a future. Like 2 draft classes, you have nothing to look forward to. So it's just like a continuance of the Ron Rivera stuff in regards of like how he was selecting players, not him in comparison to Dan Quinn, but just from a personnel standpoint. Like, even if all the guys were healthy defensively, you weren't going to be getting home with Dietrich Wise. Like, let's keep it a buck. He set the edge. You weren't getting home with him. Your secondary was still chopped up before then. Like,
but you know what? What I think needs to happen going forward, you need to, if you're going to be bad, you need to be bad younger and bad. It's kind of like the NBA when you look at like the Wizards or something like that. The Wizards are bad, but it's fine that they're bad because they're bad and they're young. Washington's bad and old, which is not a good combination right now. So for me, I'm starting to decrease the snaps of some of those vets like the Zach Ertz, the Bobby Wagners, because now you have to see what you have in those guys that you didn't draft.
Like, bro. They ain't about to be here this year anyway, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Throw Ben Sinnott into the fire now. Let Jordan McGee take the reins over at middle linebacker because you don't know how many damn knees you're going to need this offseason. Like, you want to see if you can at least start saying, okay, I can check the box off with this guy. But right now, I mean, to AJ's point, we really can't check the box off on some of these guys. We can't check the box off on Johnny Newton right now. We can't check the box off on Jordan McGee. We can't check the box off on Ben Sinnott. So you might as well start doing that now because this season's pretty much over. Like, I don't think you really have a snowball's chance in hell of making the playoffs because right now you're 1-5 in the NFC now. You don't have a
playoffs.
So, you know what I'm saying? So now be bad younger. Like, get as young as possible. That's all I got to say going forward.
Playoffs?
Yeah, it's
maybe
no.
The only thing with a P this team should be thinking about is Punta Cana.
No,
Punta Cana pimps, baby.
I'm saying
Punta Cana pimps.
Punta Cana ass, because they are ass, and they are going to be preparing to go see some ass because they are not going to no playoffs, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them to blue light, bro. They're gonna forget all about this sorry ass season.
Ass, like Big Sean saying, ass.
Hey, I am, bro. Hey, Moneyball, for those that's listening, and not on the video, the visual, Moneyball said that I'm in shock. Bro, I don't like. I didn't have any words. I saw we on the stream saw the replay of the injury live. I saw he got hurt. I wasn't watching the play. Then I saw the replay. Like, my reaction was real. I had nothing to say for 5 minutes. And Dre was trying his best, and he ain't had shit to say for real, but he was trying. I didn't have anything to say.
I was in shock. I talk shit when I'm in shock. I was pissed.
Yeah, man. So I know you asked a question about Adam Peters' age. Oh, his draft picks. I'm with y'all. It's really just Jaden that hit. There's no blue chip guys. After 2 years, I think you got to see. And it's actually a question I asked Kevin Sheehan last year when Jaden popped. Like, when you know you got a dog, bro. Like, it don't take years or seasons to see that in somebody, and that doesn't just apply to quarterback. So in the event, if we're talking about other positions, it's the same thing. Like, if you know you got a dog, bro, and they making splash plays week in and week out, and they're the reason they are you're winning games because of them. Like, we ain't got no rookies or second-year players on our roster outside of Jaden who you can say that they fit under that criteria. So
yeah, so how can you have possibly a top 5 pick next year and let that man do the picking? You can't. You just can't. And that's not to say he a bad guy. You just cannot have that person picking players again, bro. Like that's just what it is.
one thing's for sure, that Connerly pick, bro, is gonna be that Connerly decision is gonna be the same. It's comparable in terms of like zigging and zagging, right? Like it's comparable to the Emmanuel Forbes decision. Like you had choices.
I mean, you watching one of the choices tonight, Nick Emery.
Yeah, the safety.
Like you watching one of them, bro. Like
Yeah.
I didn't, and it's Josh Connerly has not shown promise. So you drafted a left tackle to switching the right tackle. Love the pick of getting Lermy Tunsil. But like outside of that, what can you have? Like you now also gave Terry McLaurin an extension. Like it's just malpractice in a sense. Like, I mean, I hate to say it, but that's just what it is. Like you got guys that you need to re-sign. Like, yeah, it's just the perfect time to pivot, bro. But I mean, I know we're gonna do another episode Tuesday. I'm glad that we started the show off sooner, because I'd be mad as shit starting Monday, November 2nd. I mean, Monday, November 3rd, talking about this piece of shit ass team at the moment.
Knowing what happened in the fourth quarter to the quarterback, I don't know if I would have had the energy.
Yeah, but I mean, I will want my last thing I'll say on my end. I do appreciate all the fans that came to support Trap or Dive yesterday at High Social. It was an amazing event hosted by Clem Portis and Ja'Cory Croskett, a Krosky Merritt Bill. Yeah, I know.
All right.
Yeah. Appreciate them coming out. A lot of support. People had an amazing time from what they've told us. Yeah, man. Y'all keep supporting Trap or Dive. And yeah, this was a rough game, but you know, I guess we're gonna learn a little bit more about Jaden's injury in the next 5 to 10 minutes. But I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, you don't need to watch it, bro. I mean, it's probably gonna post up on your Twitter somewhere.
I mean, any other Twitter doctors give us any type of idea?
That shit broke.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
I don't need one of them doctors to tell me anything.
I don't like. I also want to say my prayers out to Jaden,
respectfully,
recovery.
But yeah, that shit broke.
Yeah, like definitely gonna reach out to Miss Regina, his mom, and you know, send her my thoughts and prayers. And yeah, man. Even if he didn't get hurt, it still was thoughts and prayers for the season. So, yeah, man. I think we're gonna see a lot of things being talked about dialogue-wise. And the worst part is, you just lost to this. Like you just lost like this to Seattle. You played Detroit on Sunday night.
Bro, you got. That's what we talked about. I said that after I was like, bro, that's my main thing. I wasn't overlooking Seattle. I was looking at the team that's trying to put 60 on us because of what happened in the playoffs. They don't give a fuck.
And they just lost the day to JJ McCarthy. You know they coming out pissed off next week. We don't play this. We lose and we keep losing. Teams like Detroit, they lose, they come out pissed off the next week.
A team like if you do parlays, you might want to put Jameson Williams for 200.
I'm doing an all line. I'm telling you, I'm doing an all Lions parlay next week. Bro, I'm doing like 5 of them.
Jahmyr Gibbs gonna have 3 touchdowns.
They're gonna have Amon-Ra St. Brown in motion all game. He's gonna have 100 yards receiving first half. I'm going over. When you do the over-unders,
everything over. I told y'all about Jackson tonight. I said, I don't know what the fuck y'all was thinking. That nigga, he was going to cook us. I thought we was going to win in a close game. No, he cooked us in a blowout. I'm like, God damn. All right, bro. All right.
Murder, she wrote. Murder, she wrote.
We're done. Again, like AJ said, appreciate the support. Appreciate everybody who popped out yesterday at High Social, bro.
Hey, bro, I wish we had some. I wish this podcast was sponsored by like Don Julio Reposado. I need a shot, bro.
Hey, man, hey, we need to get sponsored by Hyde. Nigga, do our shows at that jump.
This week,
we could talk
this,
about it.
This week is going to be madness. Keep your head on the swivel, man. Like I said, could be some heads rolling. So we might have some interesting shit to talk about this week.
You talking about, Dre, you talking about killing niggas?
I want to kill somebody.
Keep your head on the swivel.
I'm just saying, man, the news going to be coming.
Are we still talking about football?
The Grim Reaper coming.
It's gonna be this season. I mean, I say this season. This week is gonna be very loud, bro. Rightfully so. Rightfully so, bro. All right, that's gonna wrap it up for us. We'll be back Tuesday, as always. I'm gonna try to get us a guest. I am talking to somebody now, but I guess I'll check in with them. But yeah, y'all take it easy, bro. Be safe. Keep your head up, bro.
Keep your head on.
Don't hold back. Be loud, bro. Make sure they know that we ain't, they on some bullshit. All right, I'll be easy. Peace.
Chop it down. Chop it down. Chop it down. You gon' chop it down. Chop it down. You gon' chop it down. Damn, set. Watch him throw the ball. We gon' pick it off. You gon' let him hit the hole or you gon' cut it off. You gon' play through 4th and long or you gon' punt it off. Your defenders heavy hitters, put your pads in. Don't be looking for the ref to throw no flags in. Keep the helmet on, keep the cleats tight. You the type to want to win by any means, right? You should look alive. This is Trap or Dive.